Good afternoon. Today is the 10th of November 2025. You're welcome. This is Hyde Park in London. And I just want to share my opinion about property development going on in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, where there seems to be a lot of property development activities. I like to say that I have personally watched YouTube videos of beautiful estates like the Lakowe Golf Resort somewhere in Lagos. I've also seen the Isimi Polo Resort, which is also looking beautiful. Oh, let me move away from this noise. And I just want to, I've also seen the Macarius by Pastor Matthew Ashimolo. I watched the beautiful water with sound display at night. I watched it on YouTube. Splendid. But I was sad to realize that none of these three estates that I've just mentioned factored in the poor. You see, in the book of Isaiah, it says that we should feed the hungry and provide shelter for the homeless. We need to leave this out, because that is how we can build a sustainable society in Nigeria. Not one that has only the rich enclaves, but we need to have a mixed estate where both the rich and the poor live side by side. That is what applies in all the successful countries around the globe. In the UK here in particular, I can share with you, there is something in the UK, they call it council flats. And council flats are given to people on very low income, poor people. They're also given to disabled people. They are also given to vulnerable women, single mothers, adults with disability, to help them get a good start in life. We all have one life to live, and it is the responsibility of a caring state, a caring local government, a caring country to provide social housing. So I just want to encourage the local governments. We've got 774 in Nigeria. I want to encourage the state governors to please, as part of approving the planning permission, force the developers to build for social housing. That is what applies in all the successful countries that you come to for holiday and you enjoy, and you don't need any security when you're walking in the park. You don't need your mobile police officer walking next to you with a loaded gun. Is because in this country they intentionally provide for the poor. In fact, in all aspects of society, whether they are trying to commission new buses or boats, they put the vulnerable people first. We know we're going to have people that are going to be on this bus that cannot see. So what should we provide for them? We know we're going to have people on this bus that cannot hear. So we need to provide devices for them. And that's the same thing that needs to apply to property development, providing homes for everybody, not for the few, for everybody. So I want to encourage the state governments. 10% of every single development that is going on has to be allocated for social housing. You would enshrine it in your law so that there can be no development unless 10% is provided for social housing. That is what applies here in the United Kingdom. No, no developer is allowed to build estates where the rich live without building on the same acre of land, without building dwellings, flats and houses for the poor as well. And when they build these things, these houses, they hand it over to the local government. So it will be the local government allocating these vulnerable people in them. And it's not the local government chairman that will now put his girlfriend or corruptly put somebody in that flat or house. No, it would have gone through rigorous vetting to validate the condition of the person that will be allocated that flat. And that is how this country, the United Kingdom, has been able to develop itself. You see, when we care for everybody, not some people, but everybody, we create a beautiful society. So I'd like to encourage the state governors